A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's Bladework Fund. So much to learn before the exam. Oh! Honor... I don't? I've been busy preparing. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer. Right. Even though I've already worked, it's just that I've failed several times in the past. No, thank. This is my exam. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. But, on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free... based on the night schedule, I think... But it's just half a year. Even though there is still some time, if I've planned my schedule carefully. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy. No, I won't. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? My vision... No. I apologize for letting you see me in such... But every time... But in the end... Maybe visiting the nation built by the Geo Archon could help me learn something new.
Seeds brought on the wind will sprout.
Gusha Biat?
Seeds brought on the wind will sprout into time.
Gusha Biat?
Nice. All right.
A thesis on chivalry. Favonia's Bladework Fundamentals. So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything? Oh! Honorary Knight! Oh, thank you. That's very... I've been busy preparing for my exam. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer. Right. Even though It's just that I've failed several times. A thesis on so much to learn before the Oh! Oh, thank you. I've been busy preparing. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer. but there just seems to be an endless amount of material. Right. Even though it's just that I've failed several times in the past. Study buddy. No, this is my plus there is still some, but on the day of the exam, based on the night schedule, but it's just half a year. Even though there is still some time, I've planned well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some, no it won't. Did I get too worked up all of us? No. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now. But in the end... Oh, you mean... Oh, whenever I encounter something... Take some more exams. It's true that the more but if I can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, but where would I even go to take one? The Adventurers Guild? You can get stronger just by passing their exam? Well, since it's recommended by the honorary knight...
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. You wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commissions.
Sorry, Miss Catherine. Actually...
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild?
No. Right now, I don't have any plan to become an adventurer.
I see. Our exams are only available to official members of the guild. The content of each exam is determined. However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk to Cyrus, the branch. As it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the guild. It has not yet been approved for official use. Perhaps you could give it a trial run. Indeed. Although the entrance exam does have something to do with you joining the guild, you can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angel's Share right now. We don't yet know what's included in the syllabus. Others in the guild have produced several drafts, but all of them were rejected by—
It sounds as if I'll have a good chance of running in— Yes, let's!
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? What? Hunt down 3 boards in the forest? Nay, the guild will never... Oh, it's you.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus.
Don't get me started. Since the Travelers solved the Storm Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people got excited and decided, but most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process. So some genius in the guild decided, why don't we make an entrance exam?
That sounds like a good idea, no? This way the
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no one will want to join. A few scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for. Why doesn't anyone else in the guild understand this? Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right. If only someone could...
Then, Mr. Cyrus, may I give it a try? I am very interested in experiencing the adventurers and...
Oh? Noelle, you... Ha ha! That's fantastic! Well, if it's you, Noelle, even with every challenge at the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have any problem at all.
Yes, Please make sure they are the most difficult.
Excellent! That's the spirit of a true adventurer. Now, first, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to assist you during the exam. If the traveler is willing, please join Noel. Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and a combat exercise. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But, and finally, remember at all times that being an adventurer takes courage and resilience. Ha! That's a true adventurer must be well versed in all sorts of relevant knowledge to handle whatever may come their way. I will ask you 3 questions. Question 1. An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot?
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere, but the book made no. No, I must approach this question differently. Is there any...
On to question 2. An adventurer must always learn from their experience and keep track of everything that... There is a famous adventurer who, thanks to the notes he took of each location...
Learning from experience regarding this adventure... That's it!
Correct! Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. The infamous Windless Land. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air.
A sea...
Correct! Never mind. Don't worry too much. But be warned. Things... Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunter when you think you... Okay, let's begin part 2 of the entrance exam.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well fed and making sure to prepare... That's why the second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergency out in the wild. Firstly, the ingredients. Secondly, prep. Thirdly. So go ahead.
Honorary knight? Steak. Good point. In a real emergency, all you... Okay then. Once it's ready, we can always change our...
Oh, you're ready to go? Don't be too hasty now. You still have time to prepare. Use it wisely. Steak. Simple ingredients. Highly nutritious.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
Not at all. I was merely contemplating having a celebratory libation on Noel's behalf. In any case, go get yourself ready. Then meet... Ad Astra Abysosk, and welcome to the third.
Please, begin.
Good. Ferocious monsters. This is I will be watching from here.
Okay. Right now. Go. Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance. Honorary Knight! I did it! Not entirely. Whenever I've taken an exam in the past, I know that it's just like in training, but not this time. Somehow, having you, it must be because you are here with me that I was able to complete the exam. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if... Great.
Oh, back already? Seems even the third part of the exam is a walk. Now, please allow me. You successfully passed the exam! Oh, and you were so close to getting a perfect score. But if even Noel could not get the perfect score, then yes, the barrier to entry must be Hey now, first things first. Allow me to congratulate you on what was nevertheless a sterling performance in your exam. I will have Catherine handle the... no.
Where did I go wrong? Is there any... Oh, I'm sorry.
I was...
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat. It seems I still have lots. I will head back to the library now.
Noel, you... I see. I hope my exam hasn't affected or... How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level?
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Mustn't fall asleep. Oh, sorry. I've summarized my experiences from the mock exam and getting to know Mondstadt's and then there's eating. Oh, and also, the only thing is, there's so much to get through. But what if they ask if I neglect these?
Hunt down 3 board. Oh, it's
Hello, Mr.
no, but most
That sounds.
yes, a few anyway.
Then I am very.
Oh,
Yes.
excellent. First, if the traveler is willing, indeed, you only need to pass 2.
Add.
A true. I will ask question. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt can?
That's it. The windwheel aster mostly grows in Storm Terror's lair, at Windrise, and near statues of the Seven. All the others are much more widely. Mr. Cyrus? Are
Correct. On to question. There is, thanks to the no.
learning from regarding the. That's it.
Correct. Last question. All the. Correct. Keep this name in mind. Someday, you too will pass through this domain. That's 3 for 3. But now. Okay,
Ready and will.
staying wet. That's why. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. So go ahead.
Honorary knight? Stay. Okay then. We can always.
Oh, you're ready to. Stay simple.
Really? If you like it so much, I can.
In any. Go get your.
What's our objective?
Add as
Please.
good. Ferocious. This I will.
Okay. Request.
I smell rabbit. Hey, hey, hey.
Add
Please.
good. Ferocious. This I will.
Okay. Emerge. Right here. Honorary Knight! Not in time. I know that is, but not this. Somehow, it must be because you are here with me. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if, great.
Oh, back already? Even the Now, you...
Oh, well, it's all because
Without further ado, may your days ahead be filled with adventure, and may you boldly explore the stars above and the abyss below. My, I never thought I'd see the day when Noelle would finally come around to the idea of joining the...
Oh, Mr. Cyrus,
There's no need to talk like an outsider anymore. From now on, you can call me Branch Master.
I'm very sorry, but I actually wasn't planning to join the adventure. I just wanted to take an exam, so I could get used to the atmosphere. I thought it might help me better prepare for the Knights of Favonia's select...
Oh, how can this be? I was just about to recommend you to the perfect adventure team. Why not give it some more thought? Even if you're not ready to be a full-time adventurer, you'd be more than welcome to help out every now and then. Just think of it as... yes. Think of it as part of your exam preparation. You know, if you think about it, adventurers have a lot in common with the knights. Both want to defend monsters.
Exam preparation?
Yes, precisely. I assure you it won't take up too much of...
4 commissions? Maybe... Oh, if I'm not careful, the urge to accommodate just takes over. I'm sorry, Mr. Cyrus, but...
Please, Noelle.
Well,
Well, would you...
Ahoy there, traveler! Hey, I heard that you took care of another crisis while you were in Inazuma. That's what I heard, too. Thanks to you, Inazuma's Vision Hunt decree was finally put to an end. Well done.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough...
Look at you, being so modest. We all know what you did to protect Liyue Harbor.
I've heard that they tell...
That's... Hey, what
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh, Captain on...
Captain, We were just trying to talk the Traveler into joining. Yeah, come on, Captain Beto. Surely you've got a way to get the Traveler on board.
Well, she's on board right now for the celebration, isn't she?
Yeah, but just one celebration.
All right, so it goes without...
No doubt about that.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without some bigger So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend day after day drifting at sea with us? Well, if that were...
Right. I guess we didn't think that part through.
Remember, rather than seeking out strong members to join us, you should be focusing on making yourselves the strongest that you can be. Isn't that why
Yes?
I guess I almost forgot.
Just be sure. I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard. Hey, don't mention it. I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. As the head of the fleet, but then again, the crew, their excitement to Oh, is that? Since you're interested, why don't you come along and I'm curious to see if you'll take the sea by storm in the same way you have on land. Good. Come with... Chief Mate Juza's breaking in the newcomers, but I think we can spare you the tedium of that. After this, the new crew members will be arranged into 2 teams for more specialized training, according to their own aptitudes and the needs of the fleet. One team will learn comprehensive survival skills, including maritime emergency rescue, marine meteorology, psychological counseling, and so on. They will serve as the support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation. That's why we call them the Shield of the Crux. The vision of the Crux, as one might expect. Also, they're responsible for handling the fleet's car. So, what do you think? As I expected, you have a will to protect others. There are 2, as I was saying, you can go learn about these skills from Yinxing, Huixing, and Liushi. They're all seasoned hands in their respect. Each sailor has their own... If there's anything I'm most proud of in the fleet, it's go and get to work. I'll have some questions.
Hello, traveler. Whenever a sailor has a health problem... Oh, first of all, let me ask you this. What do you think injures of life at sea? Oh, I have seen many. Those are the ones we have to fix. And even to make things worse, the lack of medic... Oh, but hope... Well, Is there anything else you would like to know? Wow.
Sorry about Earl. We were so caught up on getting you to join the fleet that we didn't notice we were going a little overboard. Good thing the captain stepped in. Oh! I'll start by introducing some chart reading. Let's start with first, with these features, visually, the most advanced. It's worth mentioning that some cartographers mark out other points of interest. To be honest, but if we don't fortunately, I don't think anyone other- Oops. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler? My pleasure. A friend of Captain Beto is a friend of mine. Anything you need delivered?
Waves are as calm as always.
going on up there.
Yep.
Waves are as calm as always.
I wonder what's going on up there.
Ahoy there, mateys! Time to set sail!
Waves are as calm as always. All clear as far as the eye can see.
Yep.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Whoa. This... Life goes on.
Environment. No wind. Target parameters. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device I made. It can absorb excess leyline energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, we'll need... That's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is at...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to...
Guys. Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way! Let's keep up!
Help! Help!
Right now, right here. Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Keep back!
Spare me.
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial.
Don't worry.
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us...
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill... Do you know what's inside the forest? It's... I just can't...
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. When he gets to the village, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to... So, you think you did a good job and want a part as your...
It's so hard.
Alright. Regardless of what you're thinking, that's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need a... Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you? I wonder. You're like... And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil...
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding, only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts, that's probably its thought process. As for Wyatt, rather, its owner, is collecting It's getting late. Let's set up camp. Hey! Over here! Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up. Let's set up camp here. Oh. Any
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of
You're not wrong. But the primary reason for choosing this place is because it's hot. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending for the next tasks at hand. Let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent. You'll be in charge of making the fire. And Paimon will forage for edibles.
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting... That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the will. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The
Traveler, Tainari. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. There were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up. Oh, you found some already.
Hey! Paimon understands it this time. It wants me.
Sorry. No That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage. I'll note little things like this, and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first.
We need the...
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, it's settled then. I'll set up some... Have a good night.
Paimon's getting sleepy. It's been a while since...
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to... Don't worry. Speaking of which, it was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where... So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this map... Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very... Topics they proposed an however, in their the irony is that I am interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes. It's just my ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline... So to me, all life is not... And once you start placing your... Really? Coffee? Did you prepare this? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard, you're not planning on using it? Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept through the entire night. Don't worry.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. A quick question. Me too. The farther in we
Is there something?
extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire Also, retrieve the pest repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care.
All right.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
All right. It's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we... As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Life goes on.
Right now, right here, right now. Right here. A sight to behold. Right now. Emerge. Right now. Wheel of life. It stopped here!
Upon closer inspection, the ley line energies are also stronger here. This may... Ready yourselves?
We can do this!
Mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Life goes on. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
What is this?
Leyline energy is spilling out this device. It's... Who in the world would do this?
That's terrible! We have to stop it! Let Paimon see.
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which may cause irreversible damage. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
Wait! You're also vulnerable. We're staying!
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit here, then...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us!
Yeah. Rah. Keep up.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the leyline's energy? Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. Almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. The file room will definitely give us some clue.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is very secluded. It's a natural hiding spot.
Did you two find it?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long.
Tape?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually records experiment. However...
Come on, let's...
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Oh.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatsui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh? You're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yeah. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins, and the research that the Academia had banned. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day...
Karkata is the mechanical and that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abitu.
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering...
He is. But academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Oh!
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find out. The pipes continue further. Let's head in. That's quite the time gap.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right, there you go. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the academia, I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he
Let's keep looking around. The value of knowledge cannot simply be quantified in monetary terms. Keep up. Yeah. Yeah. Following the serial... There's also...
Maybe...
It's hard to...
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about in my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of... I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities. But I've never... You are my finest success. But even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me. It is what... This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata, come help me. Strain. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor. So in the end, it's just like the academe. I'm sorry, Karkata.
I see. So, the ley line effluence was after Abatui's unexpected death. The mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other?
Because Karkata is different from the... To Abatui, for a machine, perhaps only by building such a machine. But Karkata can't speak, and yet it cares about...
What does that mean?
You'll see in a... First... More of this transparent flow...
Yeah. Rah. Yeah.
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Yeah. One with the forest. Rah. Yeah.
Right here. Emerge.
And shroud. Rah. Keep up.
Right here. Right now.
I'll uproot you! Can't see? Rah! Rah!
Go. Yeah.
One with the forest.
Come on out. Emerge.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extract... Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more...
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is... unable to understand the concept of... However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and, how that... It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts.
Yes. But the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. Who knows how this thought came to be? But it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, This research truly will make waves in the academia.
Karkata, can you hear Paimon? Tighnari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. Nor, it's truly a miracle that I'm gonna go confirm that the ley line let them... be alone. The leyline extractor has ceased operations. Traces of leyline energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region. According to the Academia's policies, research materials related to mechanical life forms will all be destroyed.
What the heck?
You two should return first. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence... Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well. Also, it'll tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and, Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form...
Alright. Then... let's... Anyway...
I see. Once the excess leyline energy dissipates, this is the
Is Karkata going to be... It's already damaged, but... Paimon... Oh! Then how about we find... Paimon really wants to go right now, but... Tighnari said that we would discuss matters. Alright then! How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Kaina.
Keep the lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect. Extrapolating from these two data sets, it would be
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine, I suppose. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontamod. Who knew it would prove useful one day? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidia Forest. All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
That's... Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living...
The possibility exists is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to... Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of... From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think? When people at the Academia included me in a group photo, they would also send me I have zero interest in group photos. But I also wouldn't just throw them away. After coming back yesterday, I looked through them and found one with Abatui. I gave it to Karkata and it seemed happy.